So the second mistake is around connecting, and we call it the connect and pitch. So many people on LinkedIn, especially that are using LinkedIn for sales nowadays, are just doing a connect and pitch. So prior to the pandemic, what we were seeing was people were connecting without sending a personal note. And if you made the mistake of accepting that connection request, then they sent you a DM that was a pitch. You know, hey, we help companies, Derek, just like you. And that doesn't work. And that's annoying enough. But then when the pandemic hit and nobody could go knock on doors, or nobody was in the office, so we couldn't cold call people, and no one was answering their emails, then what folks started doing was connecting with people and adding a note. And the note was, hey, Derek, we help companies just like you. Connect with me and I'll give you a link to my calendar. Or here's a link to my calendar. Let's jump on a call. And you're like, I don't even know this person. And so that's a big mistake right now, is connecting and pitching. No, what I say all the time, it doesn't matter what your solution costs, whether you're selling a commodity piece that's, $50, or you're selling a multi-million-dollar SaaS platform. If you're connecting and pitching, you're relegating your offer to a commodity that just anybody can buy. And what you're hoping to do is you're hoping to send so many connection requests out that you get a couple back and one of them bites and maybe you get a sale. There's a couple of problems with that. First of all, about 6 to 8 weeks ago, LinkedIn dialed down the number of connection requests you could send per week to 100. So you can only send 100 connection requests a week. And they did that in direct retaliation against companies that have automation that send out bulk connection requests. So you don't want to do that. What you want to do is connect authentically and genuinely with people. And the way you do that is first have a context to connect with them. And I looked at your profile and you're somebody that I wanted to have as part of my network. What I do is I go and I look at some of your content. I look at the content you're creating, and I would look to engage in that content for a while, and then I would come back and connect with you. Hey, Derek, I've really appreciated your content. I want to see more of it, so I'd like to connect with you. Take a look at my profile, and if you think it makes sense, let's connect. So what did I do there? Permission-based marketing, right? I put the ball right back in your court to say, hey, you look at my profile, and if you think it makes sense, then let's connect. So because then you're opting in, so now I have a greater way to reach back out to you to say, okay, let's turn this into a conversation. And listen, if you can't find a context to connect with someone, follow them and come back. And I know some people are going, wait, that's going to take me so long to do. It doesn't take as long as you think. But what we say at Social Sales Link is what you have to do is slow down your outreach to speed up your outcome. You're going to have many more wins and connect much more authentically with people than you will if you're doing the mass outreach.
Yeah, a lot of people are so impatient with it. They're like, I'm just going to get the ask out of the way, and then they don't get a response, and then them sending another message, then is, it's a weird position to do so. And then it just kind of ruins it right there. They just cut it off.
Yeah, everybody wants to scale. And unfortunately, especially on LinkedIn, there's no easy button. And a lot of people are trying to use automation, and what they don't realize is almost all automation violates LinkedIn's terms of use and can get your profile shut down like that. And if you get your profile shut down about 3 times, you'll get a permanent shutdown and you'll never be able to access the platform. And you'll lose all of your connections, all of your content, because it all belongs to LinkedIn. If you use any type of third-party Chrome extension, it violates LinkedIn's terms of use. I don't care what the company that sold it to you says. They have permission to create the product. This is what's really weird. They have permission to create the product because LinkedIn lost a lawsuit years ago regarding that. So I would just stay away from that.